Welcome to Design Time by Floor to Ceiling Carpet One Ultimate Kitchen Makeover. This is our third meeting today, and what we're going to go over is the design based on what Shad and Ashley wanted when we first met at the house, and also we're going to show how we're incorporating in the products that we chose last week. So first of all, Ashley, okay, if you can sort of get this situated, this is the floor plan. This is just to sort of, so you know where you are. This is the window with the kitchen sink underneath, the dishwasher to the left. This is hard to visualize, and that's why I have elevations and perspectives. But I usually like to go through first of all to show, you know, top view, this is where everything's sitting, and then we'll look at the visual pretty part of it. So just to get a point of reference, this is the kitchen sink, window, dishwasher. As we move across the hallway, we've got the double oven. I centered the cooktop on this section to eliminate the 5-foot deep corner that you couldn't reach anything behind and got yourself burned on trying to clean. The fridge is also moved down a couple of feet. What you'll notice here also is that the peninsula and those uppers above the peninsula are gone, and in that place I put a functioning workable island. Okay, so moving over here, this is another island. But this is going to have a countertop overhang, possibly even on 3 sides. This is going to allow your French doors to open, which I know they do not.
Not all
right
the way.
now, exactly. But now you'll be able to sit right with the kids, eat, you know, just, it should be super functional. And then there will be storage underneath for craft items or coloring books or junk drawers or gosh, whatever. And then...
So this is going to be 2 islands in my kitchen.
Islands, yes.
So that would push actually my porch to be the formal dining room that it was supposed to be.
This is going to, ensure that happens. Okay, so yes, definitely formal dining room. And then basically 2 islands, which is really just a fun idea. And then message centers on either side of the large door to the formal dining room. What this is going to do is help you organize the mail, the kids' homework, just the stuff that you just can't ever seem to find a place for, actually. So now, this is kind of the exciting part. You can look at the floor plan, but then look at the elevation of the sink wall. We've eliminated the soffits, so we've gotten rid of the entire box along the top, and we've done stacked glass uppers. I've given you a pantry here with rollouts underneath.
Oh,
so
perfect.
that you can, those are adjustable, so that we can, you know, definitely put some taller items in. We've got rollouts in this cabinet, drawers, sink, dishwasher, rollouts. As we round the corner, we've got a double oven system with a drawer underneath, which is not going to give you just that little false panel that they pieced in anymore. A spot for your cookie sheets, a Susan in the corner, a pocket door kit on top to hide the TV.
So that's where the television will be
absolutely.
hiding.
So from this view, you can see that you can sit here and eat and watch TV at the same time. Okay, then as we round the corner, again, we've got a beautiful focal point. I've created symmetry around the cooktop. We've done a microwave hood to get that microwave off the counter. We've got a pull-out spice rack to get your spices off the counter. Large drawers underneath your cooktop so that it's actually easy to get into, and then some more rollouts over here. Now for your work island, what we've got is a couple garbage units, a drawer and door unit with some rollouts underneath, and then a big 2-drawer base. Over here on your other seating island, we've got extra storage underneath with a couple of rollouts and drawers. And then again, we'll kind of tweak the overhang a little bit. This is sort of the final...
the message centers.
Exactly, the message centers. We've got some glass, optional glass, or maybe you want to make those full doors. We've got some spots underneath here that are going to be some nice cubbies for holding mail and just anything you need to store.
Well, and I know you suggested earlier about making one of these a cell phone center.
Exactly.
So the charging and everything can be off of the counter.
Right, so
hidden
pull this
away.
little shelf out, and then of course drawers, and then the final depth of these is only 12 inches, so those will be adjustable shelves. Okay, so now looking at the computer, Ashley, what I put is a perspective up on the wall here. You can actually see this is kind of what it would look like when you're coming in through this door, or maybe even more so, kind of standing over by your fireplace, right?
That is
You're gonna
great
see.
visual to actually see how
I know,
the
now you
things-
can actually
everything's going to be put
see.
together.
Exactly. So it's quite the different look. I mean,
Very
can you even
different.
imagine? It's just, and then what I'm going to do is just tweak this around a little bit so you can see the other side
Other
as
side.
well. Again, you know, just it's going to give you a regular size corner that's still going to function well. Cooktop just centered, but then it's going to give you the nice symmetry on either side. We've got the stacked glass cabinets to the ceiling, and because we're using custom, we can use a full-size crown instead of like a cove molding or something.
Oh, great.
So you're going to have a nice presence with that going all the way to the ceiling. Now, if I can get, so this is sort of a nice visual of what those message centers could look like. But we've got some mail slots, we've got some homework slots. I thought maybe in the wall space we could do maybe a corkboard on one and maybe even chalkboard on another if you need to
Yes.
leave notes or want to hang
Yes.
pictures of the kids or something. And then this is a frontal visual view of the island where you will be sitting.
The bar island.
Exactly. And I guess our thoughts were to incorporate the granite on the two message centers and then also the big work island.
Okay.
So you'll have the granite on those and then the laminate on the other three. What are you thinking so far?
It's amazing to actually see it in 3D. It's really nice to, good visual.
I can't even believe Shad couldn't make it today, but we will have to get him in very quickly.
Yes.
So I guess for today that about sums up what we needed to
Yes.
talk about. I'm going to be meeting with Fritz later on in the program here, and just to show him the final design so that he can kind of give his final okay on it now that you've done that. So
Yes.
I guess that's about it, and we will be back shortly. Welcome back. I'm standing here with Fritz Zerbel, and we are just going to go over the detailed drawing that we came up with that we approved with Shad and Ashley. Fritz, what do you think?
This is going to be beautiful. I look at these plans and I'm thinking this is all great, but one thing we don't know for positive is what we're going to find when we tear the old cupboards out and the soffits come down, what's inside them. Often there's nothing inside, but you never know.
Absolutely.
Until you take them down.
Absolutely. So this is, of course, all pending on once you start the tear out and see what's going on there. So can you tell me next week when we're doing our tear out and everything, are we going to get electricians, tapers? Who are we all gonna
We're going to
bring in?
need first of all the electricians when we do our demolition. Oftentimes you got to pull out some fixtures
Sure.
and whatnot. Taping and drywall repair, minimal repair like this would. The carpenters will probably do the sheetrock, but the tapers will handle the drywall finishing.
Sure. Okay, that sounds good. Any other concerns? I know that we're going to have to run power to these two islands, so that's going to be interesting. We'll probably have to make some holes in the floor in some inconspicuous places to get that done, being that the basement is finished underneath.
Yeah.
But how about inspectors?
Not for demolition.
Okay.
Not for demolition. I think, Katie, what we need to do is gut the old kitchen and see what we have left.
Okay, well, thanks for joining me, Fritz. We
right.
will see you next week when we start gutting this place out.
All right. Thank
All right,
you.
Thanks.
Stop into Florida Ceiling and ask about our Ultimate Kitchen Makeover discount.